everyone, now that I've remembered where I am, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and this is Finish It Friday. If you've been to my channel before, thanks for stopping back in to see what's going on, and if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll click the subscribe button, flip a thumbs up for this video, and let's get started. It's been a morning. Initially, this Finish It Friday video was supposed to be finishing up the 12 days of digis. I still have 3 to go. Then it was going to be my paper pad organization, but I had to get these off my work table before I can do the paper pad video. So these 4 boxes, they come as a set at Walmart for like $7.98 or thereabouts, and they're really good sized, and you'll see in a moment why. And I'm going to try not to blind you or make you seasick or whatever. But I have had envelopes and cards pretty much all over the office. I do have blank cards and envelopes over in the stamping corner where I film that I use for card bases and my envelopes there. These have been purchased through various venues, clearance sales at Hobby Lobby. You'll see the floral ones down there were part of a big box of cards and envelopes that I got at an auction last fall. So I'm going to show you what I've done, and I'm going to try and do this and move at the same time. This top one is all white envelopes. That's all that's in there is white envelopes. This box is CD envelopes, but otherwise these are all white envelopes of all different sizes. The box underneath is pretty much the same thing, except it's all colored envelopes, just about every color you could possibly find. Some of these date back to when my mom and I were making booklets from old greeting cards, and then we would put them in the envelopes. Envelopes that I bought on clearance at Hobby Lobby. These from the back I got from a vendor at Dollar Tree. So I've got a whole mass of just plain envelopes, but colored ones. These 2 tubs are what took me the longest. I'm going to try and scoot this out of the way. And I'm going to come back to this one in a minute. This one is mostly from the... Okay. Lots of loose ones up here in front. These were from the auction box. And then the rest of these were all packets of cards and envelopes that I've either gotten at estate sales or my sister and I bought at Tuesday morning and then split the packages. And so I've got all of those, and that's what those are. These are cards and envelope packets or collections. And then the big one. This one is a bulging box. But this is all the invitations, cards and envelope invitation box sets that I've gotten at Hobby Lobby on clearance. Usually there's about 50 invitations, RSVP cards, and envelopes for both sizes in one box, and I paid $2.50 for them. Now these ribbon strips, there's 3 to a card, 25 inches long a piece, and they went with, I'll show you these. They were to go on the outside covers of the invitation and then tie them closed. And I thought those were really pretty, and I love those vellums. So I've got those, the RSVP cards, and then there's more of them. There's ones in green. And I put the cards in the front, the envelopes. These have a... can't think of what they call that, ombre effect in a really deep wine, and then that's what these green ones are, is the ombre in a green. And then there was these in a black and white marble that's really pretty. And again, there's the big envelopes to go with the invitation, then there's the smaller envelopes to go with the RSVP cards, and then there's these 2 here. Let's start. We have this set here that I got off clearance at Hobby Lobby because I love the floral border. And then there were these And these were part of that auction box. This is an entire Ziploc bag full of thank you cards. And then this is the envelopes and the seals that go with them. So as you can see, I have enough cards and envelopes to work with. I could do envelope mini albums, do the cards inside of mini albums, make mini albums from the cards. Lots of different possibilities and lots to play with. And some of these will also wind up in collections in my shop soon, so stay tuned for that. So now that I have these organized, I'm going to use my Brother label maker, P-Touch, and get them labeled, and they'll go out to the warehouse. And then next week I can show you my paper pad collection and how I'm going to, my paper pad collection is organized. I'm going to show you how I catalog it so that I can find what I need on the shelf without having to pull every single paper pad off the shelf. They're on a shelf lined up in page keepers, kind of like books, so I can't see the fronts of the envelopes or fronts of the paper pads. So I am going to have those organized by next Friday and show you my paper pad collection. And the reason I have to do that as my next project is down there, there's that blue bead box that has die cuts in it, and then underneath that is papers that were taken from paper pads when I was doing Cassie's baby albums, and I still haven't put them away. And I figure while I'm pulling the paper pads out to put those papers away is a good time to inventory those paper pads. So that's what we'll be doing. So I will, little by little, project by project, I'm getting this room taken care of. So I will be back here next week with that. Remember, tomorrow is Shout Out Saturday, and I'll have a quick project to show you along with pulling 5 more names from my database for you to go visit, other YouTubers for you to go visit. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today. Creative blessings.